these teams face off. I love this atmosphere.
It's going to be fun for the players, the fans. Emotions are going to be running high. We'll see which team can settle in and keep its composure.
Karl-Anthony Towns.
Towns gets the bucket. And looking at the way the game is played now, Smitty, feels like you'd be a perennial all-star.
All right, B.A., I appreciate that. Certainly it would be a lot of fun to play in this wide-open style, but not fun to switch on guys like LeBron and Embiid.
Now here's Russell. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Knocks down the long J.
3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Shot by Levine, no good. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Towns with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Some solid defense from Williams.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Shoots over Vucevic.
Rudy Gobert.
Gobert, that's good.
The assist.
Nice interior touch from Rudy. Good at getting ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Here's Edwards. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Pass to Williams. And stolen by Edwards. To the inside. Here's Towns. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Towns has gotten his second bucket.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Fast break, Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. The shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Pass to Dosunmu. Left side, Levine. And here is DeRozan. Will it go? And the dunk by DeRozan.
This is where Levine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Outside Edwards. Russell up top. Doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
And the Bulls call time here.
Chicago Bulls.
There's 1:34 left in the first quarter. Back to Vucevic. DeRozan outside. Fires it. And again, Chicago, no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Here's Noel. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I just love the ball.
Back to Levine. Inside. Here's Dosunmu. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside, Anderson. Pass to McLaughlin. Outside, Anderson. Now Reed. 5 on the clock.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First personal foul.
And he makes a first.
Second team foul.
Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, BA, they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
Here's DeRozan. Minnesota with a rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
You know, sometimes you just don't match up with a team, no matter what you do. And it starts to feel like quicksand.
You know, they were reacting rather than dictating. I thought they played scared all night.
For 3. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
From the arc. Unable to get that one. And that does it for the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 8. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter.
15. Please give a big round of applause for your
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
on your feet, fans.
All right, guys, the stats here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
What's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
That one's off.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
Goes to
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
That's what they want from Patrick. Active, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
Shot by Levine, no good. And here are the Timberwolves. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
Yeah, they came up short both times against this team last season. Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Pass to Russell. Here's Towns. Outside Russell. Another shot. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Levine way outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And Vucevic over to help. Towns for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Towns has gotten his third basket of the night. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of Vinsanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Towns can't get that one to fall. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
It's Edwards on the wing. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Gobert. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now.
To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball.
Jalen Noel.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Here's Levine. Pass to Dosunmu. DeRozan outside. Left side, Levine. And Gobert with a block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They have that next man up mentality. But when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do.
Here's Noel. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeMar is so dangerous when he's attacking the rim. Great try.
Pass to Forbes. Here's Prince. Second chance effort. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Tipped away. Out to the right wing. Pass to Forbes. Now here's Gobert. And they double up Gobert. Here's Prince. To the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
Assisted by.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Outside Levine. And here's Vucevic. Williams from long range. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Gobert inside. Here's Noel. No good on the 3. And so it's Minnesota. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Chicago trailing here. Levine with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And it's Zach LaVine with the 3. Levine's got 6 points.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
D'Angelo Russell.
You know Zach LaVine's never averaged fewer than double-digit points in his career, but he didn't get picked for the All-Star team until his 7th season.
Here's Levine. And it's Gobert with a rebound. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Assisted.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
You know, one area where Levine improved in his first All-Star season was efficiency, Smitty.
You're correct. The scoring totals were always impressive, but his effective shooting percentage took a big jump up. Zach's playing the smartest basketball of his career.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. And there's the foul. Will go on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Outside Russell. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. Towns can't get it to go.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
DeRozan outside. Over McDaniels. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Stolen by Reed. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. McDaniels got 6.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Pure from three-point range. Russell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Levine for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. He's got 9.
Boy, there's a certain beauty to that high-arching jumper. Levine showing us the range.
Edwards for 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Pass to Green. Now here's Levine. Over Edwards. Shot by Levine, no good.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Minnesota calls timeout.
Timberwolves timeout call. Make some noise, fans, for the one and only Chicago Bulls. Substitution on the court.
Minnesota with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Reed. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Prince. He buries it from 3. Prince has got 5.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch and shoot game is still his specialty.
Jones with the ball. The kick out to Dragic. Caruso outside. They need this. The Bulls with another miss.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
First personal foul.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Noel. At the line for one.
Out to the right wing. Here's Prince. Three-pointer off the mark. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
The shot by Terry, no good. And so it's Minnesota with it. A 21-point lead, the biggest of the game.
Derek Jones Jr. First personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
In the penalty. At the line for the Timberwolves.
Both good from the line that time. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Bradley. Oh, deflected. For three, Dragic. Anderson pulls it down.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
The Timberwolves.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Noel. High post read. Into the lane.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Ball.
Goes up off the inbound.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Out to the wing. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. Caruso outside. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Reed. Oh, and Bradley with a block.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Timberwolves ball.
The Timberwolves making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Knocked away.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
On the wing, DeRozan. Takes it inside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Here's Anderson. And that one's good.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Down low. Levine. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Minnesota with the ball. It's off to Philadelphia after this game, where they'll face the 76ers. And that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
And Minnesota calls time here.
time for your Chicago Bulls.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. One thing I know players are happy about, the number of back-to-back games is way down from just a few years ago, Smitty.
Yes, indeed, B.A. About a decade ago, about a quarter of a team's games were part of a back-to-back. Now it's only about 15%. That's a change everyone likes, players, coaches, and broadcasters.
Outside Levine. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Towns double team. Left side McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Towns with the ball. Takes the three. Doesn't go that time. Pass to Dosunmu. Now Levine. Back to DeRozan. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Outside McDaniels. Outside Russell. Shot clock at 6. The offensive rebound. Count it.
Rudy Gobert.
Great game for him. Double-double now.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And what a huge performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Pass to DeRozan. It's blocked by Gobert. Here's Russell. "26 seconds left in the fourth quarter." To the paint. Shot's good by Towns.
Anthony Towns.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Levine with a steal. Back to DeRozan. Fires, high post. And that's good for 2.
This is what you do when your opponents try to take away the 3.